Welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll be discussing the digestive system and we'll be answering the following questions. What is the digestive system? How does the digestive system work? What are the common health conditions of the digestive system? How do we prevent digestive system problems? So the facts about digestive system we are going to have. The digestive system is a long tube that starts from the mouth and ends at the anus. It helps your body break down food and absorb nutrients for energy and growth. Common digestive health conditions include gastroesophageal reflux disease, diverticulitis, stomach ulcers, and hemorrhoids. Eating a balanced diet with plenty of fiber can help keep your digestive system healthy. So, on the first question we are answering today, we are answering the question, what is the digestive system? So, the digestive system is also known as the gastrointestinal system and is made up of the digestive tract and other organs like the liver, pancreas, and gallbladder. This is where your body is going to break down food and absorb nutrients. So, the digestive system is a long twisting tube that starts at the mouth, and like we've said, it is going to go through esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and ends at the anus. So the digestive system breaks down food such as carbohydrates, fats, proteins. So these are then absorbed into your blood. So your body can use them for energy, growth, and repair. Anything not used becomes waste and leaves the body as feces. So, how does the digestive system work? Each organ of the digestive system has an important role in digestion. For example, the mouth. When you eat, your teeth and tongue help to break down food into small pieces. Glands in your cheeks and under your tongue make saliva to coat the food. This makes it easier to chew and swallow. Saliva also contains enzymes that start to digest the carbohydrates in food. Esophagus. The esophagus is a tube that carries food from the mouth to the stomach after it is swallowed. A ring of muscle at the end of the esophagus lets food into your stomach and stops stomach content from going back up to the esophagus. Stomach. The stomach breaks down food with liquid, that is the gastric acids. This helps with digestion and absorption of vitamins and minerals. We go now down to the small intestine. Food that is not digested in your stomach passes into the small intestine. The small intestine of an adult is around 5 meters long and has many bends and folds. The large surface area helps proteins, fatty acids, sugars, vitamins, and minerals pass through its walls into the blood. Most chemicals digestion of food, that is proteins, fats, and carbohydrates, happens in the small intestine. The large intestine, rectum, and anus. So your large intestine absorbs water, minerals, and some vitamins. Undigested fiber is mixed with mucus and bacteria, which help break down some of the fiber and keep the large intestine healthy. Solid bowel motions, that is, we are going to have the feces or the poo, are formed and stored in the last part of the large intestine, that is, the rectum, before leaving the body through the anus as a bowel movement. The gut microbiome. The gut microbiome is made of millions of different microorganisms naturally living within the digestive system. So these microbes help break down food and support a healthy immune system. So, what are the common health conditions of the digestive system? We are going to have the first one, gastroesophageal reflux. So, gastroesophageal reflux disease is when stomach contents move from the stomach back up the esophagus. Because it is acidic, it is going to cause a burning sensation in the chest and throat. The second one is diverticulitis and diverticulosis. So, what are these? So, diverticulosis is the formation of small pouches of tissue in the walls of the lower part of the large intestine. Diverticulitis is when these pouches become inflamed or infected. Around half of people over the age of 80 years have this condition, according to statistics. Then, stomach ulcers. Stomach ulcers, also called peptic ulcers, occur in the stomach or the upper part of the small intestine. H. pylori, which is Helicobacter pylori, bacteria cause most stomach ulcers. Sometimes ulcers can be triggered by stress or caused by using non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Hemorrhoids. Hemorrhoids are itchy or painful swollen veins in and around the anus. Hemorrhoids can cause bleeding and pain. So you might notice bright red blood on the toilet paper or in the bowel. Hemorrhoids are diagnosed by a doctor examining the anus and anal canal. We also have other conditions of the digestive system, which include constipation, diarrhea, celiac disease, and cancers. In addition, today I wanted to have a big overview on carbohydrates as part of the foods which are digested in the digestive system. So, what are carbohydrates? In food, there are three major nutrients that give us energy. We have fats, proteins, and carbohydrates. Your body prefers carbohydrates as a source of energy. Carbohydrates are also important for the function of your brain, muscles, immune system, and digestive system. So, carbohydrates are widely found in our diet. They are found in all fruits and vegetables, breads and grain products, dairy foods like milk, yogurt, sugar, and sugary foods. Some foods that contain carbohydrates also contain vitamins and minerals and fiber. Types of carbohydrates. There are three main types of carbohydrate. We have sugars, starch, and dietary fiber. So your body cannot digest the carbohydrate in dietary fiber. However, it's still important for your diet. Fiber can be soluble or insoluble. Soluble fibers can be absorbed into your bloodstream where they can reduce your cholesterol levels. Fiber also keeps your gut healthy and help with bowel movement. What foods contain carbohydrates? So different types of carbohydrate can be found in different types of foods. We have like sugar. When we say sugar, we talk about glucose, sucrose, fructose, and lactose. Some sugars are naturally found in foods. Fructose is primarily found in fruits, while lactose is found in milk. Sugars can also be added to foods. Sucrose is usually added to different types of food products. Food that contain added sugar, we have like honey, fruits, lollies, white sugar, brown sugar. Then now we move to starch. Carbohydrate, carbohydrates rich food that are healthy include we have legumes and peas, corn, potatoes and sweet potatoes, whole grains like rice, oats and barley, breads, rice and pasta, whole grain breakfast cereals such as porridge and bran flakes, milk and yogurt. Dietary fiber. Dietary fiber is found in many different plants, including vegetables, whole grain foods, legumes, fruits, nuts, seeds. So, how are carbohydrates digested? The digestion of carbohydrates starts in the mouth, where they are broken down by your teeth and saliva. Digestion then continues in your digestive stomach, in your digestive system, that is the stomach and intestines. When digested, carbohydrates containing food break down into simple sugars such as glucose. These sugars are then absorbed into the bloodstream and can be used for energy. Some sugar is converted into glycogen and stored in your liver. Between meals, liver glycogen is converted back into blood sugar as an energy supply. Glycogen is also stored in muscles for muscle activity. Carbohydrates that are not used for energy or glycogen storage are converted to fat. Dietary fiber cannot be digested by your bodies, so it passes through the intestine. So we have something called the glycemic index. The glycemic index is used to rank foods based on how quickly carbohydrates foods are digested to glucose. Low glycemic index foods are broken down slowly. The glucose from these foods is released into the blood over several hours. This can be helpful for people with diabetes. So we have low glycemic index. Foods help to keep your blood sugar level stable. So the high glycemic index foods are digested rapidly and give you a quick blood glucose spike. The glycemic index is a food of a food depends on different factors such as the type of starch it contains, the type of fiber it contains, how much fat is in the meal. So how much carbohydrates should be in my diet? So a balanced diet includes foods from all food group types, including carbohydrates. So carbohydrates are very important in your diet. So low glycemic index foods are good everyday food choices. So you're going to have low glycemic index foods break down slowly and may help you feel full for longer. They will also increase your blood glucose levels more steadily than high glycemic index foods. It is also important to look at the overall nutritional value and carbohydrate content of a food item, not just the GI value or the glycemic index value. It is best to choose carbohydrate rich foods that are healthy and full of dietary fiber. So carbohydrates in many snack foods are highly refined. So you should only eat foods like biscuits, sauces, and confectionery, that is the lollies, in small amounts. That is all for today. And I'll see you in the next session to discuss proteins and fats. Thank you.